Hello and welcome to Sportswrap, the Duke Chronicle's weekly online sports show covering all things Duke sports. My name is Jack Dolgen, and it's a pleasure to be back for week 4 of our show. We have as action-packed an episode as we've had yet, and that means we're covering 2, 4, 6, 7 sports in this jam-packed, but we're going to do it very succinctly, so hold your seat. We start off with football, who played NC Central in the home opener, and it downed the Durham rivals 55-0, with Thomas Sirk, the quarterback, leading the way, 315 yards, 3 touchdowns, all throwing, and in addition, he ran for 86 yards and another touchdown. Sean Wilson, the running back, also had one 89-yard catch and long run, and the defense gave up only 54 rushing yards after another stingy performance against Tulane the week before. So football gets things done. They're 2-0, and they will play number 23 Northwestern, also at home at 12:30 this coming Saturday. Men's soccer had a fairly successful weekend. They first beat Loyola on Tuesday, 5-1, and a highlight here. Then they tied defending number 5 and defending champion Virginia 2-2 on Friday. And in that match, it was Jeremy Ibo-Bize not only with the game-tying goal, and this goal, you had to see to believe it was a scissor kick on a half volley to the top right corner. It was an unbelievable goal. But in addition, Ibo-Bize was 15 yards out with the score tied 2-2 late, and he launched a rocket that hit the inside of the post, or the crossbar, I should say, and bounced out. It didn't count, but Duke was that close to beating the defending champion Virginia in the ACC matchup. So Duke with a fairly strong start. They are still undefeated on the season, and they look to continue their success next week. Women's soccer first wins 2-1 in double overtime against Samford, and then they lose on Sunday 1-0 to LSU. They saved one penalty kick in the first half, but in the second half, they had another penalty kick for the Tigers, and that penalty kick went in. So women's soccer goes 1-1. And volleyball took on number 3 Stanford at home in Cameron. And this match, another thriller. It was a 5-setter, the second 5-setter for the Blue Devils this season. And with the Blue Devils actually in the lead in the 5th set, they blew the lead, and Stanford came back to win 3-2 in a very tight matchup, as you can imagine. And they played the following day against UNC Wilmington, who had actually beat North Carolina, who beat Stanford earlier in the week. So a weird connection. The circle was complete as Duke beat UNC Wilmington in straight sets. And now Wilmington is 6-2 on the season. Field hockey, the number 4 team in the country, took on number 12 Wake Forest in the team's home opener. And in this matchup, Duke fell 2-1. However, the team bounced back on Sunday, beating William and Mary 6-2. Men's golf was playing at home at the Rob Myers Invitational at the Washington Duke Inn, and they came in second place, nearly came all the way back. They were down by as many as 7 or more shots and almost tied it, but at the very end came up just short. And finally, the cross-country team placed 1 through 5 on both the men's side and the women's side against NC Central this weekend. So, in recap, football a big win. Men's soccer goes 1-0-1. Women's soccer 1-1. Volleyball 1-1. Field hockey 1-1. Men's golf a second place finish, and cross country goes 1 through 5 in both the men's side and the women's side. So that is this week's Sports Wrap. Be sure to catch us next week right here at thedukechronicle.com. For the Duke Chronicle, I'm Jack Dolgen, and thank you for watching this week's edition.